Hey there, it's Dr. Sam Graber. Do you ever feel like you're just spinning your wheels? Round and round and round you go. It's as if your life is one long treadmill, constantly moving, yet really going nowhere. Like you can never quite get there. There is different for everyone, but that wheel spinning feeling is not. Or maybe you're accomplishing some pretty big stuff and you're finding yourself asking, is this all there is to life? Like constantly working. So these feelings, they come about when we're stuck in patterns of thoughts and activities that are really holding us back. Now, we don't do this on purpose, though not consciously, we do it by choice. Now, allow me to expand just a little bit on this thought. So I'm going to throw down some science, but I'm going to keep it real, okay? So here we are. We have this brain. Our brain seeks patterns. Now, our brain's most critical job, in its opinion, is keeping us safe. So it will throw up walls left and right to keep us on the straight and narrow. It is just following orders. Now, the orders are biologically programmed for survival. Pretty important stuff. And it's a good thing that our brain is always on alert, vigilant even. Problem is, our modern world is pretty safe in general. Now, we don't have to worry about life and death situations around every corner, nor do we have to worry about famine or acts of God on the daily. And that those fear avoidance centers in the brain, they're still on alert. This is their reason for being, and they take their job very seriously. So they're going to be on guard in some way, shape, or form, somehow. Now, this whole security at all costs mentality, when paired with the stress overload of our modern lives, is a perfect storm awaiting to happen. And just as at sea, this perfect storm is ugly and dangerous. Cue the protective brain. So now let's take a little stroll down memory lane back to childhood. Now, at some point in our lives along the way, we had an experience that left us feeling vulnerable, unloved, unwanted, uncared for. Some experience hurt us, deeply hurt our heart. Now, for everyone, it's something different, and there may be more than one incident, but there may, in fact, be many. So what happened, happened. And as a result of what happened, we made a decision that we would never get hurt again. Now, mind you, this isn't necessarily a conscious decision. Nonetheless, we made the decision and the brain went to work. So I visualize it like a board meeting of the brain, okay? Reviewing their mission statement. All right, we are never going to feel like this again. This shit sucks. I am serious as a heart attack. We are never going to feel like this again. So anytime we perceive something's going to hurt us, we're going to fire back. We're going to do certain things to defend ourselves, and we're not waiting for anyone else to come to the rescue this time. We are going to run all sorts of avoidance tactics so we don't ever have to feel that hurt junk again. We're going to act first at times so we don't get hurt, and too bad if someone else does. At least it wasn't us. Can you picture it? See, it's so vivid in my mind. That's how my mind works. But I never thought of it this way until I learned what I'm going to share with you in DETOX Yourself. I get down into some of the neuroscience, some of the really cool, like how the things work. But now that I know what I know, I am able to interpret these patterns. I can interrupt them, and then I can trace them back to the emotions I'm feeling, and then uncover why I feel this way. And I have experienced a profound, awakening. And it's as if I had never really seen my life as something under my control before. You hear you're in control of your life, you can do all this stuff, but I never really got it. Now, I still can't control what others do. That's not my job. That's their job. But I can 100% control how I respond, how I think about the situation, how I reflect on what I experienced, and I can 100% control what I make it mean in my life. And you can do the same for yourself with what I share in DETOX Yourself. Take something that happens pretty commonly for most of us. We're at the grocery store doing our thing, and we see someone we know. Let's say it's one of the other moms in your child's elementary class. We know them pretty well. We've had some decent conversations over the years while doing PTO-related stuff. So you see her, you make eye contact, you wave even, and she totally blows you off. Your brain reporting for duty. I know she saw me. Why didn't she wave? Did I do something that offended her? Did I forget something and she's mad? Did my kid say something to her kid and now she doesn't like me? Did I mean, just enter whatever scenario here, right? What did I do? Now, the reason she didn't wave is absolutely unimportant to the brain. I mean, maybe she didn't have her glasses on and simply didn't see you. Doesn't matter. The brain is going to do her thing. So she is going to fight the good fight and keep you safe. Remember, nobody's going to hurt you again. Nobody puts baby in the corner, right? So she pulls from her quiver of arrows, checking for just the right one. Go on the offensive. They're labeled. All right. Now, oh, hey, I like this one. Cower in the corner the next time I see her. Yeah, passive aggressive. It could work. And here's number 3. Oh, this one's really good. Oh, yeah. This is definitely passive aggressive. Tell one of the other moms that this woman totally snubbed me and say something mean about her. Oh, sure. All right, so now if you know something personal, some personal things about her, true or not really, rumors will suffice, you develop loose lips. And here you go. When you tell someone that coveted intel, that's another arrow in your quiver. Let's see what else we got in here. All right. Well, I could go on and on, right? I mean, avoid any and all situations in which I will see this woman again, like forever, right? And there's so many others. So your brain pilfers her little quiver in a nanosecond. And she's got this protection pattern wired tight, man. Now, she usually goes for the same modus operandi in any given situation. Efficiency is her middle name, right to it, okay? And we do this for everything in life, every situation. And it will run, and it will run, and it will run until interrupted. This pattern will run on a loop forever, again, until it's told otherwise. So this is an example of the toxic environment that we wade amongst mentally and spiritually. When we have enough mental accumulation, the spiritual part in us shares in the wound. Yeah. So I go into more of the details in the ebook and the online training, and even more when I work one-on-one with a client. There's just too much to cover here in a video, but I just want to give you a good, bird's eye view. So bottom line, it is imperative to understand that the toxins afflicting modern people, you and me, aren't restricted to just chemical forms. Chemical toxins and pollutants are very easy to screen for the most part. I mean, they're very easy to detect. And yeah, they're pretty easy to prevent and treat. I mean, they come with labels and signs and, lights and everything. Now, the same goes for diseases, but forget what you've heard before. Detoxification is not just a simple matter of going on a juice diet or going without food for an extended period of time. It goes layers beyond that. If anything else, it means that you're going to have to re-examine the kind of life you're living and the kind of life you've built for yourself. Now, you can quickly discover that a lot of the things that you choose to believe to be true are actually making you sick. At the very least, they're not helping you perform at peak levels to which you're capable. So what would you expect from DETOX Yourself? Let me give you a little bit more info. The training teaches people from all walks of life to conduct a complete detox of their own life. Now, this detox regimen, it applies across the board. So whether you're suffering from mental toxins, or you're struggling with spiritual pollutants, or you're faced with the standard physical adulterants that weigh you down and drag you back, DETOX Yourself has something of practical value for everyone. Now, by using a holistic method to detox, you'll be able to live life to the fullest. If you are in any way, shape, or form unhappy, frustrated, or feeling stuck in your life, it's because you have allowed certain things to weigh you down. Whether a conscious choice or not, we are at the helm of our own life. Now, this weight is just as bad as being addicted to drugs. This is a problem. It's as problematic as struggling with chemical pollution. Just because you cannot see it, smell it, taste it, or hear it, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So you know full well the effects of mental pollution. And the strategy I've outlined in DETOX Yourself will enable you to break free from all of that, so you can live up to your fullest potential. Now, all of us are on this planet for a purpose. The sad truth is that we've allowed certain mindsets to get the better of us, and this has clouded our view on what our purpose is. Now, it's no surprise that the vast majority of us are simply going through the motions. See, we're stuck on an endless loop. We go from hour to hour, day to day, even moment to moment, with really no clear direction as to what we're doing here. DETOX Yourself cuts through all that fog and enables you to bask in the sunlight of purpose, clarity, and meaning. Now, if you're someone who wants to gain insight into yourself and others, get past this stuck point in life, feel connected to your purpose for being alive, and who wants to get to work now, doing what needs to be done, I wrote this book for you. I even developed the training for you. I had designed the accountability workbook for you. So through this work, you are able to break yourself free from the mental, emotional, and spiritual handcuffs that you've been wearing as a constant accessory, yet more than likely unaware that they clashed with everything you wanted in life. You see, we don't have to accept feeling bad about things from the past. And get this, even if we are at fault. We don't have to accept feeling like crap. We don't have to continue beating ourselves up. We don't have to accept feeling helpless, depressed, anxious all the time, nor feeling that we've got nothing to look forward to in life. We don't have to accept feeling like we are constantly living on that treadmill. It's just not the way it has to be. And you can change all of this. The cool thing is, you can do it yourself. You don't need any pills, you don't need any potions, you don't need any elixirs, special handshakes, gurus, nor a silver spoon. I teach you exactly what to do and exactly how to do it. Now that how, that's very important. It's the difference between success and failure. Now, I've based my book off a lot of research, science nerd at heart, and decades of my own boots on the ground experience with clients and 47 years of life. Now, if you follow Mel Robbins, Brene Brown, Susan Anderson, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Tony Robbins, Dr. Deepak Chopra, Marie Forleo, Iyanla Vanzant, and really one of my all-time favorite thought leaders, Dr. Bruce Lipton. This dude is freaking brill. He's so brilliant and just relatable. You got to check him out. But you'll love what I've created for you if those people are your people. You know, I would venture to say you may even love it. And you'll might want to hug me. I love hugs. So bring it on. My arms are always ready for some hugging. And when you get DETOX Yourself, you might want to give that as a gift so other people can benefit. This work is transforming at any age. I would have loved to have known this information in my teens and 20s. Oh, I mean, how life would have been so much more enjoyable. Now that said, DETOX Yourself is not for everybody, but it may be exactly what you've been searching for. It may be exactly what you need to change your life for the better in pretty much every way imaginable. It may be exactly what someone you know needs to break through to the other side of suffering. I mean, I know that you're aware we are in a mental health crisis. And I see so much of that suffering, and I think, man, if we just had a different programming to work from. And that's what I teach you how to do for yourself. You don't need to be reliant on anyone else. You can do this. I have full faith. Now, if you go through, you buy this and you get in there and you just decide, you know, it's just, I don't really like this, and it's not jiving with you, I give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, no strings attached. Just send me an email that you want your money back. That's it. And if it's within the time frame, I'll refund the full amount to the card you used and we'll part friends. Now, I will more than likely ask you for feedback because I'm constantly looking to improve my work. And it may just boil down to just, we're not a match. No worries on that. I know I am not everyone's cup of tea or coffee for that matter. I'm more a coffee girl. But I love tea too. It's all good. So that said, you can feel 100% confident in your purchase. Take a look and go through some of the exercises I've devised to help you design a life you love living. Again, I offer that ironclad 30-day money-back guarantee. No risk and potentially all reward. So check out the details below. I put together some FAQs for you. I look so forward to showing you how to detox yourself. Bye for now.